Welcome back to the fam. We here in the undisclosed location. Try to guess and see where we at. But then this week, this episode, we're back on the fan with Van. And don't steal my tagline, but we will be talking about the first week of 7 on 7 and how everything went, man. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. So what's going on, Mr. Van Swingler? You back on another one.
Yes, sir. Number 2 out of 6. So I'm hoping.
So our ratings gonna go up. That's what Van say. The ratings go up when he show his face.
Absolutely. I'm hoping to kind of get out of the 20. I'm hoping to get like 16. So we got to kind of figure out how I'm gonna slide
in. Listen, come on, man. Today, this past weekend was a busy week, especially for you
and
me. We had a lot of great experiences taking the team down.
Absolutely.
To Notre Dame.
Yeah. Shouts out to Christian Gray and his mom, Shonda Gray, for making that possible for my guys and some other St. Louis guys to get an opportunity to visit the spring game at the Notre Dame South Bend, taking that trip and basically taking care of us, giving us a tour, you know what I'm saying, and actually just seeing what college life is like. So we did a little draft. And now we gave the kids their first official visit. Unofficial. So that was dope, right?
You know, we ain't trying to lose no eligibility here. You know what I'm saying? Before they get it. So they first unofficial. So let's get right into it, man. We had the opening week of flag football. Tell me, how was it? How many areas was we doing flag in? And
first of all, I hate I missed it, right? Because that's like my baby. We created it, I guess, a year ago, and it's grown from, I guess, 2016. Now we at 64.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I guess we doing something right, or making it fun, one of the two. And so shout out to the Jenings High School for letting last week on. And then also the James Eagan Center with Missy that's actually on this, on week's 5 episode with the tour. At James Eagan. So, and I think we're gonna be we'll be at Vianney, and then we'll be at Normandy as well. So
shouts out to the Mighty Vikings.
Yeah, so it was
Normandy Vikings, not Parkway.
So with that being said, first week we'll talk about it, right?
Let's get into it.
I got feedback, right? So absolutely, the atmosphere was great. That's all I'm hearing. Like if I get some pictures of the parking lot, incredible. Not only Jenings, but James Eagan couldn't find a parking spot, so people was parked all along the side. So that's, if we're asking, can't ask for anything more. A peaceful event, bringing the city out, that was great.
Okay, we can't ask for that. But speaking of peaceful, but we know we had, a little minor setback, a hiccup.
Yeah, man.
And so what was that about? And what would be things in the future to help prevent instances like that?
But first of all, let me say this. James Eagan does a great job of doing things for me, like marking the field and stuff. However, they marked it a little small, right? We seen it, and we didn't get out there early enough because we had some moving around to do to get to Notre Dame, of course. So,
for sure.
So because it was a small field, we didn't get opportunity to mark some stuff off. So that gives me, to the point of, what we could do better. Man, we got these... I love parents, right? They overzealous. Every kid, they feel like their kid is going to make it to the league. But sometimes they can be in the way of their kid. Like this event, even though the coaches had to pay a small fee, it's no entry fee. It's nothing like that. So it's basically bring the community out and enjoy it, have a good time. Sure. But if we have hiccups and things of that nature, we can't control ourselves, then we do got to get security for a kids event, which is crazy.
But you shouldn't have to.
Man, we talked about that in episodes past.
Right, you shouldn't have to, man, because at the end of the day, this is all for the kids and supporting their abilities of getting better, man. And you're impacting a lot of kids with this. And so parents don't understand, one hiccup can affect a lot of kids.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think they get into a mentality man, forget everybody. My kid ain't playing. I'll shut this whole thing down. So that was one of the things.
Selfish.
That was one of the things that was said. In my long life of existence, all the gangsters that I knew, they not gonna tell you they're gonna do something. They just gonna do it. You know what I mean? So absolutely, we getting parents that just yell out just crazy nonsense, right? Yeah. I heard this thing out. Oh my God, we gotta shut him down. So just little comments like that, it brings awareness to City of Florissant is there now. They got to stay in the lot. They got to write tickets. So I heard they wrote tickets to everybody that was now that's parked on the side that we was getting away with because of the crowd earlier.
Right.
But now they feel like, well, let's kind of control the crowd a little bit more. So going forward, we probably will have, not probably, we will have security there. And I hate to see that. It's just not a good look. In my opinion, it's just not a good look to have somebody, just walking around, get back. It takes away the family atmosphere of just being out at a sporting event. Like, we got to have somebody to police grown people. It ain't the kids. It's the grown people. But
for sure. So, with this first week, how many teams do you currently have?
Me, personally. In our age group?
For sure.
Our age group, we broke our team up into 4 teams. Well, 3 if you count our 5 and 6 year olds. 4 if you count our 5 and 6 year olds, but 3. We got red, some was red, some was white, some was black, and then the gold team is 5 and 6 year olds only. And man, a lot of people want to win, but I know our focus is just these kids playing and getting the opportunity to show us some ability
for sure
before the season starts. So if we got success as being separate, then I think when tackle come, man, we're gonna be something to talk about. We wasn't there for the big day. We were there for Friday, so that's one of the reasons why it wasn't consistent.
For sure. So, moving this thing right along, as far as the up and coming weeks, what is the most things you are excited to see? Whether it's your team or the other teams that's in the league.
I guess first and foremost, I want to see the growth. So I know the first 2 weeks is going to be, especially for the younger groups, is going to be a run-dominant league. But hopefully by week 3, week 5, some teams are starting to air it out a little bit more. And then also, I just want to see how different organizations, different leagues are coming together, and they just playing. They don't care about, are you Division I, or you in the Show Me, or you AYF. They just want to play, and they want to compete against some of the best.
For sure.
So that's always great to see. And then the last thing for me is just to see how the schools and the community, how they perceive us. You know what I'm saying? So we can't continue to get facilities if we not showing them that we know how to behave. I hate to say that, man, but it's just that it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So luckily for me, my name is pretty solid in the community, so I'm able to get facilities. But I don't want these to be the only facilities that I can get, or I don't want to lose them. So I want to continue to show, like, I want other schools to look and see, like, man, look at that. I want that on my campus. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them kids out here. I want to get the parents to see what our school has. Like, Jenings is getting shown around, like Vianney is getting shown around, and some of the east side is getting shown around. I want my school to be visible.
For sure. Well, man, that's another great episode with Fan with Van. I got a license there just in case you try to take it from me, man. But Van Swingler, man, appreciate another great conversation piece, man. And we'll be right back on the Fan. Stay tuned.